Welcome back to Great Day Houston. Let's face it, we are in a throwaway society, ready to move on to what's better, what's next. Take, for example, the horse and buggy. Eventually, it had to give way to the automobile. But in the case of E G Amish Furniture, there's a part of old-fashioned that you want to hold on to. It's not in the style, but in the workmanship. Let's go inside and take a look. James, when we say old-fashioned, we're not talking about the styles are old-fashioned because, frankly, if you look at Amish styles, it's not quite everybody's style. But what we mean by old-fashioned is the way that they used to make furniture is the way they still make it today.
Old-fashioned, integrity, antiques, things that last a lifetime. It's the same way the Amish have been building for hundreds of years, have never changed their techniques. So you can change the style of the piece, but still have the old-fashioned
principles of building furniture.
Techniques of building.
And what's great about that when you have that type of quality is that you, Missy, will be getting those tables and chairs and beds and the whole bit. So your furniture is already taken care of for your whole house. Isn't that good?
Isn't that right?
Yeah.
So the Amish have been doing mission and shaker styles, which blend really well with today's style. Today it's really big about modern and contemporary. Those are all clean lines. If you come into our store, you'll see a lot of clean lines, but you'll have the quality and the craftsmanship that stands behind it that separates us from every other store.
Okay, what if I come in and I say, okay, I love this tabletop right here.
Say the tabletop was just a little bit too long. We can have it custom ordered to the exact size, the width. Say the stain color wasn't just right. You'd have 21 different stain colors to choose from. We could do a custom edge. We can build it from the ground up for you and your family. We actually use a catalyzed varnish. It's a water and heat resistant finish. It's actually guaranteed to withstand water spilled for 24 hours. It's even guaranteed to withstand heat up to 150 degrees.
Wow, so when that crock pot comes out,
you don't have to worry.
Yeah.
And if you got a heat signature or a watermark, we will refinish it for free.
One thing I always hate is when the house is all together and it's seamless, it just flows really well, and then there's that high chair in the corner, right? That just doesn't match anything.
If you're buying this brand new, beautiful dining room set, and you're going to have grandkids, you don't want them in an old plastic high chair.
Yeah, we're going to talk to your mom about that because she knows a thing or two.
She'll show you a lot of
stuff.
options.
Yes, because this is a family business.
Absolutely.
Well, your son was absolutely right. These high chairs look so much better with this dining room table than the plastic and metal things would. All right, this is a bona fide, real pretty piece of furniture.
Solid wood oak. You can match it to any table. Your young one's not going to feel left out. Once they grow older, it becomes a use chair.
So this can come off?
This comes off really easy, and then you can use it anywhere in your dining room.
And then when another baby comes, you can put this right back on.
Put it right back on, and you have your high chair all over again.
This is another option right here, and it looks simple, but there's more going on than meets the eye. So we're going to have your granddaughter, speaking of family, show us how this works.
Caitlin is demonstrating our 3-in-1. Right now, as it sits, it's a high chair. And then as you move it around, you have a rocking horse. And then there's another option to it, and that would be a little one's desk.
That is so cool. Oftentimes in the baby's nursery, the furniture doesn't necessarily fit the quality of the rest of the house.
With Amish furniture, you decide the wood, the color, and of course this is your Weatherwood look, which is in right now, your grays. Not only is this a crib, it can also be converted into a day bed and then also a full bed. So it'll last you forever.
Amanda, we've mentioned a couple of times how these really are pieces that you would hand down to future generations.
Oh, yes, ma'am. So a lot of people are thinking of gifts nowadays for graduations, Christmas, everything. A lot of people don't think of cedar chests, what your grandma and mother had when they were younger. Of course, you can choose the wood and the stain and it's cedar lined, so that way you can take care of all your heirlooms in there, no bugs or anything. And then you can also engrave it with a certain personal message, you know, graduation date, wedding date, biblical.
Benefits of with E G Amish Furniture is customizing each piece. For instance, this piece has a cabinet-style base with drawers for storage.
A functional base.
A functional base. Silverware, plates, stuff that you can store underneath. Another really cool detail that you can see here is the ebony inlays, a craftsman-style look that really is popular with this type of furniture. So you can do a beveled edge, and of course the beautiful wood is a quarter-sawn white oak. So this table, as you pull it open, it's what has a butterfly leaf. Untypical, it will actually fold in half. The skirts pop down, and everything self-stores within inside the table.
So that way, when you don't have extra people at the table, you have extra room. But when extra guests come, which always seems to happen around the holidays, Uncle Eddie is coming with his new bride, then you can go ahead and pull that table out.
With under 10 seconds. So you start not just with the table and then finding the perfect chair. You always got to finish it with a nice hutch. Beautiful hutches that have touch lights for display. Plenty of storage underneath, full drawers, and then just massive cabinet space.
If you're hoping to have a piece of E G Amish furniture in your home by the holidays, you don't have much time. Yes, they make clocks too. Remember, it's handmade, so it takes time to get the perfect piece. So order soon.
E G Amish Furniture has a special for Great Day viewers. You could win one of their 3-in-1 high chairs. That cool piece that you just saw with the high chair, the walker, and the desk. For your chance to win, visit ENGAmishFurniture.com. And don't forget, the holidays are right around the corner. Now is the time to get your order in for your customized holiday table. E G Amish Furniture has 2 stores located in Sugar Land and Friendswood. Call them today at 281-277-0485, 281-277-0485, or 281-286-9911. That's the other location, 281-286-9911. Well, he's